Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
This is the GBN Television News for Wednesday, November 24th, 2021. Good evening. Coming up in the news tonight, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell shifts from oil of substantial commercial value to oil and gas deposits not enough. Public Workers Union have keen interest in the 2022 budget presentation. Government moves towards decriminalization of cannabis with bill set to go before Parliament on Friday. Grenada team at Expo Dubai 2020 receives raving reviews as they prepare for Grenada National Day on January 15th. Coming up in regional news, investigations have been launched into fake vaccination cards in Antigua and Barbuda. And internationally, 3 men found guilty of murdering black jogger in the United States last year. Coming up in sports, West Indies plummeting towards defeat on 52-6, chasing 348 for an improbable victory. We'll bring you the details of these and other stories right after this.
Are you a small business and would like your business to grow? Do you have an event, products, or services that people should know about? Be wise. Advertise. Book your spot on GBN Shopping Guide. Be part of Grenada's biggest advertising medium, the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Call our sales department now on 440-2446 or 440-3033 or GBN plus the number sign. Email us at sales@gbn.gd. Special conditions apply.
Good evening once again. I am Blossom Alexis-Welsh with the details. The focus on oil and gas has changed drastically within the last 3 years since a famous pronouncement by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell just before his party retained office in 2018. He had confirmed a large deposit of commercially viable oil and gas in Grenada's waters. Gerard Joseph brings this story up to date.
Did the Keith Mitchell-led NNP administration put the cart before the horse on its major announcement that oil of substantial commercial value had been discovered in Grenada's marine space?
Sisters and brothers, one well. We have several more wells which are even more exciting than the one they just found. In other words, Grenada can be a massive supplier of oil and gas.
Or was it nothing more than an election gimmick, as was purported by the former political leader of the National Democratic Congress, Nazim Burke? From the announcement 2 days before the March 13, 2018 general election to issues surrounding an agreement with Global Petroleum Group and Trinidad's BGC, the last update on oil and gas came in May 2019.
It's a standard in the industry that even after I have been working with one of these companies in the industry, I have a gag on my mouth for at least 7 years. I can't even speak of it because I'll be prosecuted.
The new National Party administration has now seemingly changed its tune on the topic of oil and gas. In a recent interview with media personalities, Prime Minister Mitchell said despite considerable oil and gas deposits found in 2 wells drilled, it was not enough.
But these 2 wells, you can't carry a business over a long period. These guys are investing hundreds of millions of US dollars. They have to have 5-6 wells to move.
The Prime Minister noted to compound the situation is the global move to reduce and ultimately eliminate the use of fossil fuels, as announced in a recent climate change conference.
But I cannot tell you that if I was an investor in fossil fuel at this time, that would be the best place to put my money at this fact. When the whole world is saying we have to move away from that. The production of electric vehicles, that's where the world going.
He says Grenada's future in oil and gas remains doubtful.
At this point, I am not very hopeful that you will see a serious investor starting to drill again immediately until he's satisfied that the output of his investment would be in his interest.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Meanwhile, President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, says they will have a keen eye when the budget is presented this Friday. The Public Sector Union is hoping that government addresses areas such as infrastructure of government buildings, education, and increasing capacity of human resources within the health sector. Here's Gerard Joseph once again with that story.
More investment in the infrastructure of government buildings forms part of the expectations the PW has in looking forward to the 2022 budget presentation.
As we speak right now, a number of floors in the ministerial complex for several months have been without air conditioning. On top of that, you have leaky roofs. To compound that, you have carpets, right? So when it rains, you have no AC, people have to wear masks. So there's a lot of congestion happening in there.
PW President Brian Grimes says a overhaul of government buildings in terms of repairs and maintenance is needed, and the union is expecting to see allocations for such in the budget.
And some people are making comments that, listen, you see public officers leaving the ministerial complex early or whatever it is, but they don't know, they don't understand the conditions these workers have to operate under. People coming down with respiratory problems, headaches, they're feeling sick. So they come in and they try to do as much as they can, but it's unbearable. And I think it is wholly unacceptable for government to have a building of that magnitude and importance to the servicing regarding given services.
Grimes notes that some health centers are in deplorable conditions. He says another hope is that government creates spaces within the estimates of revenue and expenditure for health sector workers.
So we're looking at if we had 128 spaces for nurses or whatever it is, bring that up to, let's say, 155, 160, because we are short-staffed. We know they can do it. We know that they can do it. We are confident they can do it. They have created spaces in different arenas for wardens, traffic wardens, for environmental wardens. We all know, do I have to go over the importance of our nurses and retaining the nurses and having a proper stock of nurses within our country?
Education is the third area of focus the PW wants government to address within the 2022 budget. Representing workers at TAMCC, Grimes says the issues surrounding the nation's indigenous and primary tertiary education institution.
And there are a lot of problems there regarding increment payments and wages and just the overall infrastructure of the TAMCC. So we are looking for a bigger subvention on a yearly basis, or at least on a monthly basis, to go towards TAMCC. Because as it stands now, based on my understanding, there have been talks of possibly raising fees, but that has been shut down from the authorities, and that is understandable because people are struggling and you want education to be as free as possible. But
the Ministry of Education is expected to be allocated 108 million, the Ministry of Health 76 million, and the Ministry of Infrastructure $9 million when the budget is presented on Friday. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
The Rastafarian community has been very vocal about the decriminalization of cannabis in Grenada, since, according to them, Grenada is one of the last countries in the region to take such a step. Here's Chrislina John, who spoke with a member of the community about government's move to table a bill before Parliament this Friday that will make way to answer their call.
The Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Amendment Bill 2021 will go before Parliament for its first reading on Friday. Government has taken one step towards decriminalizing cannabis as a bill that seeks to amend the Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act, Chapter 84A, by decriminalizing the use of cannabis by Rastafarians in place of worship and allowing persons who have attained the age of 18 years to produce, supply, or offer to supply a small amount of cannabis. High Priest of the House of the Nyabingi in Grenada, Prince Nana, is in high praise at government's intent.
And I give thanks and praise to His Majesty, Selassie, Rastafari, and it is a joy to know that the government is now taking up the marijuana business very seriously, and I appreciate what is going on right now with this bill. I pray that everything be airy, and I pray that the Rastafarian people get full justice. Give thanks. Selassie I live.
Legislation, it is hoped, will address the decriminalization of a small quantity of cannabis as the starting point, which would most likely avoid young people with a small quantity in their possession to be given a criminal record. According to Agriculture Minister Peter David, in an earlier interview, there will also be the inclusion in the legislation the cultivation of a small amount of the plant, and the third is allowing Rastafarian community and organizations to use cannabis as their sacramental offering.
I pray that at this moment that the government, the Honorable Government of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique, establish a moratorium as this bill is before Parliament. I pray that the government establish a moratorium, that is to say they stop, lock up the races and them. Give thanks.
It is hoped that the bigger issues of cultivation for medicinal purposes and as an income generator for the country will be addressed as time progresses. Kristalina John, GBN News.
Despite understanding the plight of contract workers within the public service, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell says government's hands remain tied due to certain fiscal responsibilities with international lending agencies. While noting the importance of regularizing contract work, the Prime Minister said the question left to be answered is what government can do about the issue. Here's Gerard Joseph with the details.
There should be one public service. There should not be parallel public service running alongside the public service.
Contrary to the stance taken by NDC's political leader Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell has again hinted at the budget presentation on Friday for relief, this time concerning contract workers in the public sector. The Prime Minister noted it directly relates to public officers who were disenfranchised from receiving the 4% salary increases and the resulting retroactive payments which ensued.
The Minister of Finance hoping to make some announcement during the budget period about contract workers, the fact that they should have been getting the increases that government other workers got. And we should be doing some additional things and correcting some of the problems they face. And the problem with the teachers and regularization.
Prime Minister Mitchell was also pressed by the media on further action from government in providing decent contracts instead of the normal 6-month or 1-year fixed-term contracts.
This is a burning issue, again, I admit. And this is an issue that we must resolve. There are two aspects of this. One, you're right, I see no reason why a 5-year contract can't be given with conditions for your performance, right? So if you're after 2 years and you are given civil notices of malperformance, then you can lose your job.
The Prime Minister said there are other approaches government can take to fortify the status of contract work.
And my feeling is if the government decide to look at the emolument, in the contract comes the question of payment for NIS and other services. The question of leave, in other words, your contract should be based on the fact that you may not be taking leave, so to speak. And if you're not, that the size of the contract, emolument-wise, can be accommodated.
facilitating the process whereby financial institutions treat contract workers differently was another concern raised by the media.
Now, if I'm working for 5 years and 10 years, I don't have to go and write a letter and say his contract was renewed so-and-so time and he has a 1-year contract. And that is almost telling the bank or the institution not to give a service. So I think that's another fundamental issue. So there would be a template from government about these workers who are doing a good job and they are, if in effect, permanently employed, not necessarily under the public service, but providing a service that the economy would always need. Then I think we will be able to solve that problem.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
This is GBN Primetime edition of news. Coming up, Grenada team at Expo Dubai 2020 receives raving reviews as they prepare for Grenada National Day on January 15th, 2022. Stay with us. More news is next.
With Republic Bank. Light up your home with renovation. Light up your driveway with a new vehicle. Even better, light up the faces of your loved ones with a loan from Republic Bank. Get up to $50,000 unsecured. Reduced interest rates, quick approvals, and win cash prizes with Republic Bank.
The holidays are here. Republic spreading the cheer. Come on and light up your Christmas with Republic.
Make this Christmas your brightest with Republic Bank. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Across Grenada, Carriacou and Petite Martinique, Flow has been the leading telecommunications provider for decades. As we continue to work for you, we are modernizing our fixed network and transitioning all customers to our latest technology. By the end of 2021, the new network offers customers faster speeds, better quality, and a more reliable service experience with faster fault detection and repair time. Upgrading to the new network is free. Just visit any of our retail outlets. Look out for sales agents in your community. Call our virtual store at 444-3569 or send us a text via WhatsApp at 407-3569. Remember, as we transition to our new network, we are simultaneously shutting down our older network. To avoid service interruption, arrange to make your move to the new network as soon as possible. Flow, committed to connecting our communities.
November 28th is no ordinary Sunday as Megaforce Promotions presents Christmas Cash, the 33rd edition. All you need to do is get a ticket and some of this cash could be yours for Christmas. We're talking a whopping $15,000. Tickets cost only $15. Get them from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. Or if you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, November 28th, join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo and win big cash for Christmas. Christmas.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Ariza. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Ariza Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
Physical violence, threats, controlling behavior, and being disrespectful are no-nos in any relationship. Parenting together after a breakup can be difficult, but always speak and behave in ways you would want your children to speak and act. You cannot control what your ex-partner does, but you can control how you choose to respond to your ex and what behaviors you display to your children. Parents, display behaviors you will want your children to learn. A respectful child begins with you. Step up your parenting game. My family matters.
Grenlec advises customers that its corporate headquarters at Dusty Highway and customer care centers at Bruce Street Mall, Grenville, and Dusty Highway will be closed on Friday, 26th November from 8 a.m. to 12 noon to facilitate a general staff meeting. All offices will reopen at 12 noon. Grenlec regrets the inconvenience caused as a result of this closure. Grenlec, energizing Grenada.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Light up this Christmas with Republic. Come on and brighten up the holidays with Republic.
Light up your Christmas with Republic Bank. Light up your home with renovations. Light up your driveway with a new vehicle. Even better, light up the faces of your loved ones with a loan from Republic Bank. Get up to $50,000 unsecured. Reduce interest rates, quick approvals, and win cash prizes with Republic Bank.
The holidays are here. Republic spreading the cheer. Come on and light up your Christmas with Republic.
Make this Christmas your brightest with Republic Bank. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Team Grenada at Expo Dubai 2020 has come in for high commendation from people visiting the pavilion. One such individual is the United Arab Emirates Minister of State, His Excellency Sheikh Mubarak Al Nahyan. Chrislina John has the details in this report.
His Excellency was welcomed by Deputy Commissioner General Mrs. Shanta Cox. The UAE Minister of State had the privilege of touring the pavilion and later discussed a possible visit to Grenada. Speaking with GBN in an exclusive interview via telephone on Tuesday, Pavilion team member Ria Burke shares the team's experience and what would be happening in the days ahead.
In preparing for Expo Dubai, the team was very uncertain of what to expect. You know, these COVIDious times, as we've termed it, has ushered in nuanced challenges, including an increased fear of travel. Therefore, we've been pleasantly surprised by the turnout we've encountered thus far. The Grenada Pavilion has actually been well received by the world as visitors from all over the globe continue to flock to the pavilion as they get to enjoy our music, experience our rich culture, and browse through the investment and tourism opportunities that our country has to offer. These Grenadian products that we brought with us have also garnered great attention as visitors are appreciating just a chance to take away pieces of Grenada with them. It's truly an amazing opportunity to witness people fall in love with Grenada every day.
Usually under the Caribbean banner, Grenada for the first time personalized its own pavilion at Expo Dubai 2020. Products from about 20 Grenadian manufacturers are presently on display at the Expo venue.
We've been blessed not to experience any significant challenges thus far. However, any challenges that do arise, the team works tirelessly to resolve, ensuring that Grenada is properly represented on this global platform.
The 6-month exhibition officially began on October 1st and climaxes on the 31st of March 2022. According to Burke, in the weeks ahead, all focus will be on preparation for Grenada National Day, which will be celebrated on January 15th, 2022. There are 3 components of the National Day: a flag-raising ceremony and official speech. The Minister of Foreign Affairs in Dubai will deliver a speech, and so too will the Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Business and CARICOM Affairs, Honorable Oliver Joseph. There will be a cultural presentation by the Grenada Cultural Team, headed by the versatile Shondel Dashamede, and media brief and business meetings. During that day, there will also be an official tour of the Grenada Pavilion, followed by a tour of the UAE Pavilion. The cultural delegation will be headed by Minister Joseph, engaged in performances within the Expo as well as venues outside of the Expo facility. Christelina John, GBN News.
Minister of Health Nicholas Steele, in announcing the installation of a new 128-slice CT scanner at the General Hospital, is one that is timely, as it will assist the hospital in providing accurate results and better health care. The slice CT scanner can be adapted to provide 3-dimensional images for virtual any patient, young or old, including those with cardiac or respiratory conditions that make it difficult to get high-quality images with other types of scanners.
So today I want to speak to CT and imaging. So we are, as has been announced previously, and we are most grateful to the Maria Holder Memorial Trust Foundation for assisting us in the acquisition of a 128-slice CT scanner. That CT scanner will greatly improve the medical personnel's ability to diagnose, quick diagnosis of certain significant ailments with respect to strokes in particular.
The CT scanner was donated by the Maria Holder Memorial Trust to the General Hospital and offers faster, safer, more accurate diagnosis. According to experts, the scanner capabilities help eliminate the need for follow-up tests and can potentially shorten hospital stays. Minister Steele said government also acquired new X-ray machines from the General Hospital for the General Hospital, as well as plans to commission equipment on the sister Isle of Carriacou.
We have also acquired new X-rays for the General Hospital, which are currently being installed as well. We use the opportunity, because the CT scanner was purchased from GE, that also have technicians coming in and doing the final commissioning of the new X-ray system, which will facilitate the move over to phase 2 of the hospital, which will be at the lower level of phase 2 of the hospital. Carriacou as well, we did purchase just before or during the COVID pandemic, a portable X-ray system for Carriacou. Over the last couple of months, we've done the work to get the site ready, so I would expect that we would be doing some sort of final commissioning within the next month or so for Carriacou.
In other news, newly appointed chairman of the Spice-Mass Corporation, Arlie Gill, is hinting of the possibility of Spice-Mass 2022. Referring to the most look-forward-to event on Grenada's calendar, he said, Spice-Mass is some 9 months away and a carnival of some type may be possible. Of course, a lot will depend on our COVID situation before a final decision is made by government. He added that once sanctioned by government, whatever format a 2022 Spice-Mass takes, virtual or otherwise, it would be a festival of a high standard, one incorporating all the elements of our carnival with the objective of producing a world-class carnival art product. Mr. Gill, an attorney at law, cultural expert, and Grenada's ambassador to CARICOM, was a senator and minister of culture when the SMC was established in 2011. The chief executive officer of SMC is Kelvin Jacob, and the Gill-led board includes an official representing soca and calypso, as well as Chris Edwards of the Mass Bands Association and Victor Ashby of the Grenada Steel Bands Association. Among others, on the board of directors are the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Culture, as well as representatives drawn from sectoral groups such as the Grenada Tourism Authority, the National Lotteries Authority, the police, and the legal fraternity. Mr. Gill replaces former chair Genevieve Gibbs. And now let's turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Rena Perry-Thomas has been looking around the platforms.
We present the news. You analyze the various topics and distill the issues as they unfold. Your distillation points matter as we're about to highlight them in our Social Buzz Report.
Opposition leader Tobias Clement has welcomed the political leader of the National Democratic Congress, Dixon Mitchell, into frontline politics. He believes Mitchell is one on the right path to challenge Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell in the next general election. However, he is warning the NDC leader to never underestimate the sitting Grenadian leader. GBN brought this story and you, our online audience, took to the comment section to air your views. Diane Ramsey said, "Don't go there. I don't think anyone knows when their time is near. Young or old, leave that to God." Peter Mitchell wrote, "It's not about young or old. It's about who can deliver to the people, and experience is a major factor." Jones said, "This nonsense in Grenada will stop one day, and somebody will be replaced and put into the dustbin of history. Oppression can't be forever," asked the late Eric Matthew Geary. Philbert wrote, "Take the message and don't try to belittle the messenger. If you understand the political process as good as me, then you might have a different opinion and not the dream world you meant developing." And finally, Marsha Gay commented, "Unemployment, suffering pain, no money, uneducated. The beneficiaries are the members of parliament. We have nothing to develop the young people. No factory, a set of concrete here, there, and everywhere. Invest in your people. The best investment someone can make is in their children." That's a wrap for tonight's Buzz. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platforms.
Thank you very much, Rena. Still to come, Flow launches Christmas promotion, a gift for everyone, with up to $100,000 in cash and prizes for customers. Stay with us. The story next.
Feed babies well after an emergency or disaster. Infants 6 months and older need clean, safe, complementary foods along with breast milk to meet their nutrient needs. Continue to breastfeed while gradually introducing foods one at a time from various food groups. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council in collaboration with the Ministry of Health with support from the Pan American Health Organization.
Of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
2050, 2050, 2050. That's our pledge to you. You get 20% of the purchase of 4 new tires at Premium Auto Services. And that's not all. You get an additional 50% discount on your wheel alignment. Wow! Now that's a deal. Additionally, you receive free wheel balancing service with the purchase of 2 new tires. It's a 2050 deal. Only at Premium Auto Services. Call today to place your order. 439-4000. Offer valid while stocks last.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, Flow has been the leading telecommunications provider for decades. As we continue to work for you, we are modernizing our fixed network and transitioning all customers to our latest technology. By the end of 2021, the new network offers customers faster speeds, better quality, and a more reliable service experience with faster fault detection and repair time. Upgrading to the new network is free. Just visit any of our retail outlets. Look out for sales agents in your community. Call our virtual store at 444-3569 or send us a text via WhatsApp at 407-3569. Remember, as we transition to our new network, we are simultaneously shutting down our older network. To avoid service interruption, arrange to make your move to the new network as soon as possible. Flow, committed to connecting our communities.
Welcome back. For this Christmas season, Flow customers can win up to $100,000 in cash and prizes as the company launched its Christmas promotion under the tagline, "A gift for everyone." The promotion, which has already started, will end on December 30th with a grand prize draw. Rena Perry-Thomas tells you how you can win.
According to the marketing and communications personnel at Flow, Jelani Glean, the campaign is their way of saying thank you to customers, as it is centered on providing gifts to every Flow customer during this Christmas season and giving more value at reduced price. Most importantly, every household in Grenada can save hundreds of dollars this Christmas by signing up for new offerings.
In our cash pot, everyone is a winner. Multiple prizes every day and a bonus at the end of the week. each activation or sign up, customers receive a gift. And at the end of every week, there is a second opportunity in which, once you qualify during the week, we are going to place your name into our cash pot pool. And every week we're going to select 3 customers out of that pool that's going to later return to draw again in our weekly prizes for bigger Christmas gifts and prizes.
Meanwhile, customers who top up $15 to $100 will receive rewards ranging from 10 to 20 bonus credits or free 1 to 7 day combo plans. Flow retail stores will also have in-house promotions on randomly selected days throughout the season with special price discounts on handsets and bonus data on plans.
So we do have the opportunity for handset deals for our customers, and we're going to start with our prepaid customers. For new customers, you have the opportunity to get the following items: a ZTE A3 handset with a 7-day combo plan for only $225. You also have the opportunity to get a ZTE A5 with a 30-day combo plan for $399. And there's the opportunity for a Samsung A02 with a 30-day combo plan for $499.
Free credits, free bonus plans, wine, cake, phones, and cash are just a few of the prizes that will be won for the next few weeks. But this does not include the grand prize. Glean says that just activating a plan or topping up can earn you a spot in the grand prize draw, which will happen weekly.
We are going to select those names. We're going to select 3 names out of the pool. And those 3 persons are going to come to our Mount Hartman office on Friday at 6 p.m. where we are going to do a live draw for grand prizes. And some of these prizes are going to include, well, leave the best for last. A dining set, free bundles for 1 year, washing machines, sofa beds, laptops, Samsung TV, smart TVs, a drinks package, free internet for 6 months, Samsung Galaxy handsets, and many other small appliances like toaster ovens and microwaves and all that.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
The financial challenge for at least 18 families is being lessened thanks to the Grenada Union of Teachers Credit Union's provision of scholarships to students attending the T.A. Marshall Community College. Chairman Blackman Stephen reports.
Manage yourself so that at the end of your 2 years or your 3-year program, you would reap the rewards, right? That you would reap the benefits. Sacrifice now for the gains later. Because you are not doing this just for you. Many of you are the first to go to TAMCC in your family. This is not just for you. This is for your family. This is for your community.
Solid advice given by GUT Cooperative Credit Union General Manager, Mrs. Ritisha Boyd, to 18 scholarship recipients pursuing their education at the T.A. Marshall Community College for the 2021 academic year. Mrs. Boyd encouraged students to take the opportunity seriously, warning them that this is a different ball game as they adjust from secondary school to community college.
This scholarship is based on need and performance. It therefore means that the scholarship panel saw something in you, saw the potential for greatness, and we want you to see that same potential.
Mrs. Boyd addressed parents, encouraging them to continue supporting their children while acknowledging the challenges exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Credit union, the cooperative movement, is people helping people. And that is why we do what we do. Not because we have money to spare, which we don't. Not because we want to see our name in headlines, but because the movement is a movement championed, run by people for people.
4 of the recipients spoke about what their scholarship means to them.
This scholarship would be helpful to me because it would help me to pursue my dreams of becoming an administrative assistant, a professional administrative assistant, and also hopefully to move on to improve my career in becoming a real estate agent.
This will benefit me a lot by getting a degree in culinary arts and trying to better myself and helping me to achieve my goal by becoming a chef.
Instead of being worried about where the money coming from, I'll be more focused on my schoolwork. Also, it will help me to feel more encouraged that someone has my back, so that I won't be stressed or anything.
As it takes a load off my parents and give them time to focus on bus fees and getting me equipment, because for the course you have to buy various tools and they kind of costly. So with y'all supplying the funds for college, this will help mom be able to get them tools easier.
The GUT scholarship program, which started in 2012, awarded 10 TAMCC scholarships each year, but this was increased in 2020, considering the additional economic constraints on families and communities. To date, the credit union has invested more than $120,000 in grant and scholarships for students.
There's so much more greater things to come, but you have to lay the foundation. You have to lay the foundation. So no idling, slacking off, going to the beach when you should be at classes, right? I know what I'm talking about. I went to MCC too. And there's a lot more freedom there, right? But you have to manage yourself.
Cherry and Blackman, Stephen, GBN News.
And now let's take a peek through the GBN eyesore lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Meet Miss Faith Adansi, crowned Mathematics Queen of Nigeria and the best in the world.
What is the
2064.
Correct. Multiply 1/3 by
5/6.
Correct. What is or are the prime
2.
factors? Correct. The cost of price of a gas cylinder is 8,000.
24,000.
Correct. What is
the National Mathematics Center of Nigeria has crowned Faith of Ambassador College as a Mathematics Queen for her outstanding performance in the National Olympiads competition. Faith solved 19 mathematics questions in 60 seconds and became the best girl in mathematics competition.
What is the square root of the product of 4 and 9?
6.
Correct. How many hours are there from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the same day?
6.
Correct. Simplify -17 plus -8 plus -10.
-35.
Correct.
Miss Faith Adansi, 15 years old, represented Nigeria at the Global Mathematics Competition, crushed China, the United States of America, the United Kingdom, and others, and became the world's best mathematics student. Tonight's ISO submission came to you compliments Are Kunle Ayo Bolarinwa. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
She's what I call a math whiz. Stay with us. Coming up next, the weather report and forecast, then sports and regional and international news.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Hills and Valley Pharmacy offers both wholesale and retail pharmaceutical and over-the-counter products. We have the most competitive and affordable prices. We are the agents for Vic Plus multivitamin for healthy everyday lifestyle and Sanatogen powder. Hills and Valley Pharmacy supplies the best quality, name brand clinical products such as Rescue Oil, Bio Oil, Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Clarisil. We offer the most convenient opening hours. Our telephone numbers are 435-6904 or 6903. Remember, at Hills and Valley Pharmacy, your health is our business. We care.
Now open Hills and Valley Medicare Center, your one-stop for medical supplies, massage therapy, physiotherapy, and an in-house physician. At Hills and Valley, your health is our business.
TikTok to the Digicel Prime Bundle. Now get 1 GB daily to enjoy more YouTube. Plus 1 GB daily to like more TikTok videos. It's simply more entertainment bundled together. Get a 7-day bundle for $35 in my Digicel. More apps, more data, more fun. Digicel, better together.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Foliage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Looking for a professional team offering around-the-clock, private and confidential nursing, medical care, and aid services? Then look no further. Nurses Care Grenada is a fully certified, insured, and licensed healthcare facility committed to the reduction and eventual elimination of healthcare disparities affecting the nation. Our registered nurses will visit you at your home, assess your condition, and provide the required treatment under the directive of a doctor. So why worry when there's Nurses Care Grenada? Give us a call, 406-3928. Nurses Care, reliable, trusted professionals we can all depend on. Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our 2 convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Keeping an eye on the weather, this is GBN. We've got you covered.
And now let's take a look at the public weather forecast for the state of Grenada, valid for tonight and the next 3 days. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be 24 degrees Celsius. The weather will be generally fair with occasional increase in cloudiness accompanied by light to moderate showers. Winds will be east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas will be slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Tides will be high at 6 p.m. On Thursday, sunrise will be 10 minutes after 6 a.m. and sunset 20 minutes to 6 p.m. The weather will be mostly fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with the occasional brief isolated showers. On Friday, sunrise will once again be 6:10 a.m. and sunset 5:40 p.m. Weather will be partly cloudy with light to moderate showers. Into the weekend, on Saturday, sunrise will be 6:11 a.m., sunset 5:40 p.m. The weather will be partly cloudy with light to moderate showers. And that's a look at the weather report and forecast. Stay tuned. Sports is coming up next. Good evening, sporting fans. We start with cricket. The West Indies will be praying for a lot more rain come Thursday as they stare defeat squarely in the face after slumping to 52 for 6 in their second innings, still needing 296 runs for what would be an improbable, if not impossible, victory. After rain delayed the start of the 4th day of the test, the Windies, resuming from their overnight score of 224 for 9, were eventually bowled out for 230. Praveen finished with figures of 4 for 40 from 19.5 overs to be the best of Sri Lanka's bowlers. Leading by 156 on first innings, Sri Lanka, led by their captains 83 and Angelo Matthews unbeaten 69, raced to 191 for 4 in 40.5 overs, setting West Indies a target of 348. The Windies will be hoping to bat throughout Thursday's final day with hopeful eyes on the clouds above. And that's it for sports. Stay tuned. Regional and international news are next. Tonight's One Caribbean hookup begins in Antigua, where at least 40 unvaccinated individuals have unlawfully obtained COVID-19 vaccination cards. Health Minister Malwin Joseph said investigations have been launched into these fake vaccination cards.
The Health Ministry has launched an investigation into the circumstances that led to at least 40 people acquiring fake COVID-19 vaccination cards.
Fortunately, it does not appear to be widespread. In the context of vaccinating over 60,000 people now, I don't think we have identified any more than about 100. As to be specific, the numbers that we are aware of is about 40.
Sir Malwin is confident the Health Ministry's database will allow investigators to quickly identify the fraudulent vaccination cards. The incident, he explains, has been linked to one individual.
The Permanent Secretary will take the appropriate action, and obviously one of the things that will happen is that the person will have to be taken out of the service for a while.
Could law enforcement become involved in the matter? This was the Health Minister's response.
We won't get in the way of police work. We have to report it. The investigation is being done by the Ministry of Health, and the information will be passed on to the law enforcement.
Fake COVID-19 negative tests and vaccination cards have become a growing problem as vaccine mandates go into effect in several countries across the globe. Customs officers in the U.S. city of Cincinnati, for example, seized over 1,500 counterfeit COVID-19 vaccination cards and over 2,000 counterfeit Pfizer inoculation stickers in the span of a month. Rakib Aparicio reporting for ABS News.
And now let's move internationally. All three white men charged in the death of Ahmaud Arbery were convicted of murder on Wednesday in the fatal shooting that became part of a larger national reckoning on racial injustice. Here's ABC 7 News with that report.
Right now, as I speak, you can hear them say justice for Ahmaud Arbery, chanting his name, all of this just after the verdict was read just moments ago. The jury again reaching a verdict finding Travis McMichael, guilty on all counts, Gregory McMichael not guilty of malice murder, but on the other charges found guilty, including felony murder. William Roddy Bryan Jr., who we of course know recorded the fight, or recorded that incident, not guilty on the malice murder charges, but guilty on felony murder, false imprisonment, among the other charges. But I do want to say this, at the heart of the trial was the question of whether Travis and Gregory McMichael acted in self-defense under a now repealed Georgia citizens arrest law. Might I point out, because of this particular case here, Travis McMichael, who fired those fatal shots, we heard him earlier during this trial taking the witness stand. He explained that, Arbery tried to overpower him and tried to take his gun, but day after day, the prosecution chipping away at that defense's argument, arguing that notion, saying that the three of them were the aggressors and they went after Arbery because of his race. They were fearful that he was stealing, of course, that surveillance video showing Ahmaud Arbery walking through that construction site, but unlike the several others who were also seen on that surveillance video, not taking anything. And I do want to point out that all of these convictions could mean that these three defendants spend the rest of their lives in prison. So we are still awaiting the sentencing details. We're again also awaiting the very latest from Ahmaud Arbery's family and their attorneys.
And that's it for regional and international news. A recap of the headlines is up next. And now let's look back at what made news tonight. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell shifts from oil of substantial commercial value to oil and gas deposits not enough. Public Workers Union have keen interest in the 2022 budget presentation on Friday. Government moves towards decriminalizing cannabis with bill set to go before Parliament on Friday. Grenada team at Expo Dubai 2020 receives raving reviews as they prepare for Grenada National Day on January 15th, 2022. In regional news, investigations have been launched into fake vaccination cards in Antigua and Barbuda. Internationally, 3 men found guilty of murdering black jogger in the United States. Coming up in sports, West Indies plummeting towards defeat on 52 for 6, chasing 348 for an improbable victory. That's the end of GBN News for today, Wednesday, November 24th, 2021. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I am Blossom Alexis-Welsh on behalf of the entire GBN News team. Enjoy the rest of your night.